Hi! So today I have a super fun video for you all. I have an alternative summer lookbook featuring 20 outfits because I know this time of year can be difficult for a lot of us whose style leans in this particular direction, since so much of our aesthetic and style is made up of layering, makeup, things like that. So hopefully by the end of this video, you find enough inspiration to keep you going throughout the hotter months, and you'll not only be staying cool in the heat, but also looking cool. And additionally, on top of that, I have 20 plus song recommendations for you. And this is not a totally original idea. I have seen this concept floating around, but I was kind of inspired to do this because anytime I mention, even whisper anything about being alternative subcultures, music subcultures, I get people chirping in my comments like, it's a music based. We know. I know. Everybody here knows, so you can sit down, it's okay. But I personally have experienced to some degree this level of snap judgment where people think they know what my music tastes are or what my interests are. There's not one way to be alternative, not one way to look alternative. It's very stupid to judge a book by its cover. It's like something you learned in kindergarten. So you could have a really alternative music taste and not dress that way at all. Like, it really doesn't matter. And in my community, at least, I'm not into that gatekeepy, policey kind of behavior. It's dumb and it's also just exclusionary. I'm not interested in having like a pissing contest about like who's cooler, and you should just like what you like. Let people like what they like. Like, if you're getting that angry about it, you probably need to do some self-reflection, because I personally don't give a shit. With all that said, I thought we'd kill two birds with one stone today and maybe get some of the poser police off my damn back. But also, more importantly, I thought this would just be a really fun way to connect with you all. Music is a really personal thing for me. As you can see, I write and play music myself. Music was a huge part of my upbringing. I grew up going to shows constantly. I love all kinds of music. I'm just a music person in general, and it does influence a lot of what I'm into, my personal style, all kinds of things. So I thought we would try something a little bit different today, and I did tease this video concept on my Instagram, and y'all seem to be into it, so I hope it's well received. But I created a specific playlist that I have linked below, so if you want to check that out after this video, go on ahead. Figured it'd be an easy way to just kind of organize all the music for you. The way I went about selecting the songs was I just shuffled my music as I was getting ready and filming this video. I just picked random songs and just threw them all together in this video. So it is quite an eclectic mix, but of course all of the music is within, the alternative world. So we've got punk, electronic, different kinds of art, pop, all kinds of fun stuff. So I think there's a little bit of something for everybody here, not just with music, but with the outfits too. And I'm not active publicly on Spotify whatsoever, but maybe I will start posting there more publicly if you are into that. But moving forward, if I make more videos like this, I'll just add them to that playlist. So yeah, let me know if this is something you're into, if you'd like to see me do this again. But I think that about sums up my points I wanted to make before we get into things. I just wanted to put an emphasis once again that there is no one way to be alternative, to look alternative. There's always going to be annoying people who misjudge you or who are just insecure with themselves that can make these kinds of spaces feel exclusionary. But not everyone in these kinds of spaces is like that. And I want to be the opposite of that. I want to extend open arms to people and invite them in. So how you want to express yourself is good enough. You don't have to wear all your interests plastered on your t-shirt, to be valid in that. I can like what I like privately, and it doesn't make me any less, alternative than somebody else. Tattoos, no tattoos. Piercings, no piercings. It really doesn't fucking matter. So now I'm officially blabbing. Let's just get into the outfits and the music. So my first song recommendation is No Attention for Solved Puzzles by A Lot Like Birds. They are a prog rock / metal group, but this song is not too heavy. If you like Dance Gavin Dance, you might like this because one of their vocalists is Kurt Travis, who used to sing for Dance Gavin Dance. Really beautiful melodies and writing. The instrumentals blow my mind from this band. And for our first outfit, we have this fun pattern mixed black and white look, except for a little pop of color with a pink purse, which Jump From Paper reached out to me and actually sent these, which I'm really excited about. If you want a discount, you can use my affiliate link, which is in the description. But we're off to a good start with this outfit. I think it's really cute. I really love how the cream in the bag ties in with the roses on the dress. Really, really cute. Next song, we have Black Glass by Machine Girl, and they are a really crazy off the wall, hyper electronic group meets punk. Their music is so fun and bouncy, but there's a lot going on. It feels like I'm traveling inside of the internet or a computer, if that makes sense, when I listen to them. And for this outfit, I took the same little dress slash blouse and I put a little crochet cardigan on top and paired it with a sun hat and this hand painted tote bag. I also added a few little buttons on my hat just to add an extra detail and edge it up a little bit. A sun hat might not jump out as something alternative, but for me, I always think of Marceline from Adventure Time and her hat. The DIY accessories keep the outfit from looking too polished. And for our third song, we have Psych Life is Awesome by Bomb the Music Industry. I am a huge Jeff Rosenstock fan. I love all of his solo work, his other bands he was in. If you're into punk, post punk, ska, that kind of thing, you might dig this. But I love his attitude and lyricism. I just really connect with it. For our third outfit, I took that same striped top from the first look, but I paired it with some red shorts this time and this little tote bag that I decorated. If you saw my most recent DIY video, you can see how I dressed it up there. I really like this outfit, very wearable, very cute. It feels kind of like a fusion of emo and twee hipster styles combined, and I like the silhouettes going on. I just thrifted these shorts, so I was excited to style them. They're going to be so great for this summer. Our fourth song is Aquous Transmission by Incubus, and I think this is a criminally underrated song by them. It is so soothing, so calming. If I want to feel tranquil and zen, this is a song I like to throw on. And for outfit number 4, I styled those same shorts and purse, but I switched out a few things, pairing some buttons on a tube top and adding an antique necklace and another sun hat. I think one of the key elements to maintaining an alternative look throughout the summer is keeping those DIY elements and those fun little pops of personality and your interests in your looks. You can do this with buttons like I did, different jewelry, accessories, but I think this outfit's really cute. It's serving taxi driver a little bit. I love this look though, very cute and beachy, very summery. Next we have I Caught Myself by Paramore, my beloved. If you have spent any time on my social media or YouTube channel, you have probably heard me mention Hayley Williams or Paramore at some point because they're a huge influence on me. I have loved them since I was a kid. But a classic throwback, love this song, good vibes, makes me think of Twilight. And for outfit 5, I wanted to style this fun printed floral dress. The colors are so vibrant and summery, and I wanted to, edge it up a little bit, so I kept that antique necklace. I added this polka dot bag to clash with the patterns. Honestly, I think all it takes is like some black accessories, a black strappy heel. It elevates this outfit to a more dramatic, alternative feeling pretty quickly, I think. For our next song, we have Vampire in the Corner by Magdalena Bay. I highly recommend their album Imaginal Disc that just recently came out. It is super good, really cool, experimental. The instrumentals are really proggy. The vocals are kind of eerie and ghostly, but really mind melty songwriting from this band. I don't know how they do it, but they're really cool. But as I was saying earlier about how to pair black with things, I think this is a great example. I took a similar concept from the look before, but this time I paired it with a sheer black button up and a different purse, incorporating things like hardware, interesting textures, mesh, certain silhouettes that can really bring the alternative feeling to your summer outfits easily. When in doubt, add some black. Next song is Exit Music for a Film by Radiohead. Radiohead is my favorite band in terms of their catalog alone, like the amount I listen to. It's unbeatable. It's incomparable to other bands. It's hard to say what my favorite album is, but my top 5 are A Moonshaped Pool, OK Computer, Kid A, In Rainbows, and Hail to the Thief. But I love outfit number 7. This is probably my favorite from the whole video. I felt so comfortable in it, really confident in it. I feel like my personality really shines through. And again, I had so much fun styling those jump from paper bags. Remember, you can check out my link if you want to see them. But I wanted to show that you can do colorful alternative looks. Not everything has to be built around black. This definitely still has an alt feeling to it. Next song is Wild Time by Waze Blood. Highly recommend all of her music, honestly. It is super retro vintage feeling, but very celestial. I feel like I am in space or like ascending to heaven when I listen to her music. This track is beautiful though and super relevant. And for outfit 8, I wanted to continue off of the vibes of outfit 7 with all that fun color and show you that you can do colorful alternative looks. I really like how this turned out, and I decided to try styling a bathing suit top because I thought, that would be good for summertime because a lot of us are swimming and going out and wearing bathing suits, but I think it's fun to kind of incorporate it into your wardrobe and your outfits. You can of course layer on little cardigans like this for extra coverage. Our next song is Tear You Apart by She Wants Revenge. This song is really moody, really sexy. It has a dark, vampy, almost kind of dark wave, new wave, 80s feeling to it. It's a really cool track though if you're into a more dark sound. I would recommend this track. And for outfit 9, I wanted to style that bathing suit top again, but this time I paired it with a maxi skirt for just a different silhouette option and more coverage on the leg. I also added a couple of belts around my hips just for a little bit more texture, more visual interest, and I think that kind of edges it up a bit and makes it feel more alternative. I also love the antique necklace paired with this. I really like how this one turned out. Which bathing suit look do you like better? But my next song is Anything We Want by Fiona Apple. The Idler Wheel, I'm not going to say the whole title because I only have 40 seconds to talk, but it's long. Fiona likes to make her titles long, but anyways, one of my favorite albums of all time, probably my favorite Fiona record. I would recommend anything by her, genuinely. And for outfit 10, I styled the same polka dot skirt, just with a printed cami this time and a little crossbody fanny pack. Super easy and casual look. Love the pop of red with the Converse also. Also recommend Helena by My Chemical Romance. Everybody knows My Chemical Romance at this point, but one of my favorite bands growing up. Three Cheers like changed my life. Pivotal moment for middle school Kendall. Next song we have Tulips by Block Party. I love Block Party. They have really catchy instrumentals, incredible drumming. They're one of the OGs of kind of just like the general alt rock scene, so I would highly recommend them if you've never checked them out before. I also recommend the song No Waves by Fiddler, which is the band on my t-shirt. I saw them, gosh, almost a decade ago at this point, but this was a really core album for me, like 18, 19 years old. Band tees are always an easy go-to piece for summer. I also recommend the song Perfect Day by Lou Reed. Really beautiful song, very sweet, sentimental writing. If you like 70s kinds of music, then check this one out. But all around, I like this outfit. I think it's really cute, really punky. I got a lot of wear out of this polka dot skirt. And my next song recommendation is Television by Idols. Idols is one of my favorite bands as of late. They are punk, sort of post-punk, and they have a lot of commentary on societal issues, politics, that sort of thing. This song is very feel good though, puts me in a good mood. But I love how outfit 12 turned out, really cute and comfy. I had fun styling my Converse a lot, and I actually wear them a lot in the summer, so I got some good inspo for that. I paired this white cotton skirt with this cute corpse bride tank top. I like the matchiness of the color palette and all the accessories, but it still feels cool and casual and put together, but I really like this look. It's fun. Next song is Hollywood by Car Seat Headrest. I love a lot of their music, but this song in particular is a go-to for me. It is really silly and bizarre the way that they go about it, but I love the delivery. The production is super fun. The lyrics are really dark, but all around it has such energy to it. And speaking of energy, I love the energy of outfit 13. I think it's vibrant and colorful, cute, youthful, but totally casual, wearable. I could very easily see myself wearing this out this summer. Comfy, casual, daytime look. I also recommend the song New Year by Beach House. The introduction is so gorgeous. I love that opening verse, and their whole vibes are just very spacey, celestial, gorgeous. And I also recommend Dead Disco by Metric. I love Metric. They're one of my favorite bands easily, but this song is a go-to for me. It is so fun to sing along to dance to, and move around to. If you like the movie Scott Pilgrim, you might have heard the song Black Sheep by them, but I highly recommend checking out more of their music. They've got some good stuff. But for outfit 14, I wanted to do kind of a playful take on the Office Siren look, but take it in a more twee, indie kind of direction, a little bit of 2000s emo influence in there as well. I just thrifted this tie and I kind of fucked it up washing it, so whatever, it's a little wrinkly, but I styled it like a scarf, and I also paired it with this bag that I DIY'd as well. I also added a little safety pin to change up the neckline and just for a little visual detail there. I've been struggling to style this top, but I love it with this outfit. Next song is Evil by Interpol, which is another one of my all-time favorite bands. Not the same record, but their album Turn on the Bright Lights, again, changed my life completely, really adjusted how I view and listen to music. But I also love this music video. It's so creepy and weird, and Interpol is just creepy in general, but That's why I like them. But for outfit 15, I paired this Hawaiian sort of dad top with my mini bubble skirt as well as my jump from paper bag, and I love all the color combinations here. I also highly recommend the song The Garden by PJ Harvey. She is very underrated in my opinion, and she has such a cool, haunting sound. The instrumentals are beautiful on this track, and I just really, really love this album in general. Again, I don't feel like saying the whole title, but You Might Think He Loves You by Death Grips. I love Death Grips. They're really crazy. If you dig Machine Girl, you'll probably dig Death Grips. They're more like hip hop inspired, but still kind of similar vibes. Off the walls, electronic with a lot of hardcore and punk influence in there as well. But for outfit 16, I wanted to play around with a similar concept as before, but this time I decided to take it in a more boho kind of direction, and I really like the look and feel of this outfit. It's very cool, very casual, feels like something you could wear to like a festival or something. I think I might slightly prefer this version of the outfit. All around, I love the color scheme, feels really easygoing. Next song is Incinerate by Sonic Youth, which is definitely a classic. I love this song. I love everything about it, really. The guitar is super catchy, great drum work, the vocals are cool. It's just got a really nice, chill, cool feeling to it. For this outfit, I decided to pull out this green dress I have. I used to wear it all the time, but I haven't really reached for it lately, probably just because I got a little bit sick of it, but I'm glad I decided to give it a go because I really like this outfit. It reminded me of how comfortable this piece is for the summer. Having go-to grab on, throw on and go kinds of dresses is super, super essential for me, so I would highly recommend that to stay cute throughout the summer. But I was able to kind of grunge the dress down a bit by pairing it with this hand-painted tote bag I made and some knee-high socks and some chunky black loafers. Next song is No Surprises by Radiohead. Once again, another one of my favorite songs, definitely a popular one, but I never grow tired of it. That, little instrumental always sticks with me. But I stuck with the socks and loafers for outfit 18, this time pairing it with a little vintage mini dress. And I also recommend the song Not the Same Anymore by The Strokes. I've been really enjoying this album lately. I love the whole like almost drunken dive bar energy the whole thing has. It's kind of interesting. It feels like some kind of melancholic song someone would sing, like alone at karaoke, but I like it. I think the energy's immaculate. For my next song recommendation, we have Riff 2 by Flawed Mangoes. I actually found this guy through Instagram, and he's just like a solo indie musician who plays guitar. He makes music like on a loop pedal, but super talented, really, really beautiful instrumentals. I find them incredibly soothing. Every time it comes on, it helps me like reset and just chill out for a moment. But I wanted to play off of the inspo from the previous outfit with outfit 19, and I really like how this turned out. Very, very cute. I wanted to take that sort of DIY customization up a notch with some hair clips, some pins and buttons, and this cool bag I DIY'd. I again kept the socks and loafers and styled a tie as a scarf again, but I also recommend the song Pop 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 by Idols. I already suggested them in this video, but the song is also really cool, totally different feeling from Television. It's a lot moodier, darker. And to wrap up the video, my last recommendation is Arcanum by Show Me the Body. They are a punk band and they make really cool music. Also, hi kitty cat, little cameo here. But the song is really cool because instead of a lead guitar, it's a lead banjo that's like plugged into an amp, and it sounds super cool and eerie and weird. But they are pretty rowdy, very political. So if you're into that kind of punk, I would definitely check out that album. It's called Dog Whistle. And for my final outfit, I decided to go with a foolproof formula that never fails me, which is a easy baby doll summer dress, some cowboy boots, and a nice shady hat and tote bag. I hope you enjoyed the outfits. Please let me know which one is your favorite, and I appreciate you watching. So that concludes this video. I hope you found some style inspiration. I also hope you found some cool new music to look up, new artists to check out. I would love to know if there's overlap within our music tastes. And also, I would just love to know what kind of music you guys are into. Like I said, playlist linked below. And yeah, keep me updated if you like any of it. I would love to know if you actually listen to it, if any of it clicks. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending time on my channel today. Liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff really, really helps out. But with all that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!